Are you a founder, a business owner, an entrepreneur, an industry leader, or even a policymaker in the government sector?
At SM Fest Oka 2025, we are hosting the Founders Mixer. This is the largest gathering of leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, shaping the narrative and breaking the status quo in Nigeria and in fact the Southeast.
We are not coming to bombard you with information, data, and all of that. We are creating a platform where you can meet with connectors, business leaders, innovators, and people you can network with and even close deal on that day.
This history-making event is happening live at Radisson Onyx Hotel on the 4th of July 2025 by 12 p.m. West African time.
Guess what? Tell me, with as little as 30K, you can get access into this room.
This gives you access to both the ring, the entire booth services, opportunity to network, share your ideas, and probably make your next partnership.
Your next level may be locked into this room.
For any and all inquiries, call the number on your screen.
We look forward to seeing you there. Are you a founder, a business owner, an entrepreneur, an industry leader, or even a policymaker in the government sector?
At SM Fest Oka 2025, we are hosting the Founders Mixer. This is the largest gathering of leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, shaping the narrative and breaking the status quo in Nigeria and in fact the Southeast.
We are not coming to bombard you with information, data, and all of that. We are creating a platform where you can meet with connectors, business leaders, innovators, and people you can network with and even close deal on that day.
This history-making event is happening live at Radisson Onyx Hotel on the 4th of July 2025 by 12 p.m. West African time.
Guess what? Tell me, with as little as 30K, you can get access into this room.
This gives you access to both the ring, the entire booth services, opportunity to network, share your ideas, and probably make your next partnership.
Your next level may be locked into this room.
For any and all inquiries, call the number on your screen.
We look forward to seeing you there.
Rage process.
Hello, vitamin C. Mommy mo fi jọ my melanin kun. Fine girl no pimple, classy and simple. Mommy, can you see me now? But I pour down for my many times I didn't miss you, gone. Need to say you wait a little longer. This our life, every day I do back. Why don't kill me, make me stronger? But this one week me make a no lie.
Rage process.
Hello, vitamin C. Mommy mo fi jọ my melanin kun. Fine girl no pimple, classy and simple. Mommy, can you see me now? But I pour down for my many times I didn't miss you, gone. Need to say you wait a little longer. This our life, every day I do back. Why don't kill me, make me stronger? But this one week me make a no lie.
2024.
It is very possible for you from Oka to the world. I'd like us to know that innovation requires soul.
One of the things that made me very strong and thick in the industry where I choose to operate was the fact that I try to use the little money I have to pay for this kind of programs.
You cannot be whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you are designed to be.
Actually, we demand financial discipline from you. Perception, how people are seeing the brand, matters a lot.
Since 1947, the matter never settled. It be what I be get to. Possibility don't get one let me. Greatest of all time. No one that name they go call mine. I said they shut it down nice. On Tuesday, Wednesday, as long as I jalaba. And they call me the Godfather. Move like an Italian.
It is very possible from Oka to the world.
Technology everywhere. If you refuse to jump into the moving train, it will leave you behind.
Hamburg State today. This program, by every standard, is timely.
Oka, we are here again, this time to disrupt and evolve. SMFest Oka 2025 is more than an event. It's the dawn of a new era, a convergence of minds ready to challenge the status quo, to innovate, and to lead change. This year, we are bringing unrivaled arrays of top-notch speakers like Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Excel Aja, Okulora, B-Lord, Obina Okachukwu, Kelechi Muzuzu, Engineer Chidumere Ndubisi, Ms. Chinwe Okoli, Daniel Chinagozi, Uche Okoye, and the licensee, Ifani Ochije. You will get expert knowledge, simplified strategies, business insights, and innovative secrets that dominate. Event date, July 5th, 2025. Venue, Hollywood Event Center, Oka, Anambra State. Time, 8 a.m. Get your tickets through the link around this video. For more inquiries, contact Oka, we are here again, this time to disrupt and evolve. SMFest Oka 2025 is more than an event. It's the dawn of a new era, a convergence of minds ready to challenge the status quo, to innovate, and to lead change. This year, we are bringing unrivaled arrays of top-notch speakers like Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Excel Aja, Okulora, B-Lord, Obina Okachukwu, Kelechi Muzuzu, Engineer Chidumere Ndubisi, Ms. Chinwe Okoli, Daniel Chinagozi, Uche Okoye, and the licensee, Ifani Ochije. You will get expert knowledge, simplified strategies, business insights, and innovative secrets that dominate. Event date, July 5th, 2025. Venue, Hollywood Event Center, Oka, Anambra State. Time, 8 a.m. Get your tickets through the link around this video. For more inquiries, contact Oka, we are here again. This time to disrupt and evolve. SMPest Oka 2025 is more than an event. It's the dawn of a new era, a convergence of minds ready to challenge the status quo, to innovate, and to lead change. This year, we are bringing unrivaled arrays of top-notch speakers like Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Excel Aja, Okulora, B-Lord, Obina Okachukwu, Kelechi Muzuzu, Engineer Chidumere Ndubisi, Miss Chinwe Okoli, Daniel Chinagozi, Uche Okoye, and the licensee, Ifani Ochije. You will get expert knowledge, simplified strategies, business insights, and innovative secrets that dominate. Event date, July 5th, 2025. Venue, Hollywood Event Center, Oka, Anambra State. Time, 8 a.m. Get your tickets through the link around this video. For more inquiries, contact
Yeah, we're live. Hello, good evening to everybody. It's good to have you on this call today. Good evening, everyone. It's an exciting day. It's an awesome day. I don't know who else is as excited as I am to be in today's class. Can I see those present in today's class? Let me have. Can you tell me? Sunday Precious, yes, Sunday Precious. Welcome to today's class. Who else is available on this call? Let me get an indication. Just say hello or hi. Let me see who is available. Precious Annie, welcome. I think Precious, you were the first to be on this call. Yes, Precious, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I saw you first on this call before every other person. So that's interesting to have you on this call. Welcome, Precious. Yes. Who else is on this call? Do we have participants eager to gain value today? Erico, yes. Oh, and Erico, good. Thank you very much for joining today's call. Who else do we have on this call? Let me get the eagerness from you. Let me get the anxiousness from you. Udechuku favor. That's very good. See, if you were not here yesterday, you missed a lot. If you were not here last night, you missed a lot. If you're not going to be here on this call, you're going to miss a whole lot. So let me know how prepared you are. Ionu Chioma, yes. Welcome. Udechuku favor, yes, I see you. The Blessing, how are you doing? Hello, sir, how are you doing? The Blessing, good to have you on this call. So now, yesterday we had an amazing session with a very, very, very beautiful and inspiring facilitator. So if you were not here yesterday, you missed a whole lot. Her rating was way above her average. Like she got 1,000,000 rating for her presentation. Now the topic was awesome. Can somebody know if you were in this class yesterday? If you know you were here in this class, just give me a hint of the topic we talked about. Write that topic in the comment section. Let me see. Let me know those who were actually present in our class last night. Let me know. So we're not going to be harboring strangers on this call or in this class today. If you are here yesterday, let me have the topic of our session yesterday, and so I'll be sure I'm talking to my people. Graphics and video editing with smartphones. Yes, but this was the class for 4 p.m. yesterday. I want to know those that were available at the night class from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. What was the topic we talked about last night? Let me get a hint. If you know you were available at 8 p.m. class yesterday, what did we talk about? Yeah, Esther was there with us in the evening. Yes, that's very good. Esther was there in the evening. But who was there in the night? And what was the topic we talked about? So none of you were available at the 8 p.m. class. So you don't even understand the energy I'm even talking about. AI generation, Genevieve. Very good. AI generation. But what did we do with AI? What did we generate with AI? Let me get that. AI generation, yes. What were we able to generate AI yesterday? Somebody should let me know. Yeah, I know we talked about AI generation here on the Genevieve. You got that AI generation. What were we generating with AI last night? What did you do? It was a practical class. Everybody understood what was done, and I think I saw from the WhatsApp group the assignments that was given. People were doing it. Cartoon characters, yes. Generation of AI videos and audio. Yes, Udechuku, you got that. Songs. So we generated AI videos, we generated AI audios, and everybody loved it. This was practical. If you were not in that class, you missed a whole lot. But not to worry. You could always go back to our YouTube channel and watch the videos for yesterday's class and previous class. So do well if you're on this call to go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and always follow our updates. So welcome once again. I hope you have a splendid day. I hope you enjoyed your day. If you did, I also did. Yes, Console Adolisa was our facilitator for yesterday, but today we're going to have another facilitator, and we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic. So do not go anywhere. Get your pen, get your paper, and get ready for what will be dishing out to you today. Now, this is courtesy of SM First Oka, a brand you always want to be associated with. I just want a form of appreciation for SM First. Can I get an emoji in the comment section? Let me understand how much you appreciate this class. Let me understand how much you appreciate this boot camp. So let me get an emoji flying there. Let me get a thank you emoji. Put the fire, put the love, put it as you wish. Let me just get that emoji flying in the session. Let me see who we have sending those emoji. Do we have any form of appreciation for SM First? Send in your emoji, send in your fire emoji. Precious. Yes. Thank you, SM First. At least you understand what SM First is. SM First is a brand you always want to be associated with. SM First is an annual graduate of SM First is an annual graduate of All right, sorry for that breaking transmission, but I'm here again. Thank you very much. So I was asking you to show your for a form of appreciation for the value SM First is giving to you. I needed to see your emojis. I needed to see your love reactions and everything. I don't know if you've given it to me. So welcome if you're just joining today's class. It's good to have you. I said if you were not here yesterday, you missed a lot, but not to worry. Our videos are always available on our YouTube channel. So you can head down to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and then you watch and gain premium content. Welcome once again if you're coming for the first time. This is SM First 2025 Social Media and Digital Bootcamp, where we're going to teach you a lot of things which we've already been doing since Monday, AI, social media, digital marketing, and a whole lot. This is a value we're giving to you for free. So SM First is an annual gathering of um, people that comes to network, people that want to gain value, that come from across the southeastern part of Nigeria and even across the southeastern part of Nigeria. For this year, we started SM First with this social media and digital bootcamp, which you're participating today. we're also going to have another event which is called the Founders Mixer, which will be holding on the 4th of July here in Oka, in Agoka precisely. And after that, we're going to have the main SM Fest event, which is going to hold on the 5th of July at Hollywood Event Center. Let me go back to the Founders Mixer if you didn't get that properly. Now, our Founders Mixer is also going to be a gathering of top executives, CEO, and investors. Now, what are we offering to you? We're going to put you all in one room with these CEOs and investors, and we are giving you the opportunity to network and make connections with them. What do you do with this opportunity given to you? It's up to you. But then we have an access fee of 30,000 naira that guarantees you entry into this event. So the ticket for the Founders Mixer goes for 30,000 naira. If you want to get that ticket, go to our social media page at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn, and then pay for your ticket of 30,000 naira. Okay, so let's go to SM Fest Event Day proper, which will be holding on the 5th of July at Hollywood Event Center. Now, our tickets are available for sale at 15,000 naira, 30,000 naira, 50 and 100, depending on how much you can afford. You don't want to miss SM Fest event proper. Now, guess what? All our facilitators that had been here before, I mean, from Monday up to when we're ending the program, they would all be available for you. So you don't want to miss the opportunity to talk with them in person. Now, if you know you're excited that you want to see Estan Deve, you want to see Adolisa, you want to see the other speakers we've had, it's awesome for you. You're going to enjoy this experience, I want to promise you. I don't even know if any other person is excited to see me also. I'm going to be there. My other moderator, Pauline, will also be there. So it's going to be an awesome experience. I can't wait to see all of you. So it will be very, very, very good to see you. So wasting much of your time, I'm going to bring our next speaker who is going to join us. So as a reminder, we're going to drop the attendance when it's time. Please do well also to fill the attendance. Now, the attendance is going to make up 70% of your assessment. After this whole event, you're going to get a certificate for participating in this event. And if you don't fill that attendance, you're not going to get this. So please do well to watch out when the attendance comes. Do well to fill that attendance. Also, I've said this before, do not forget to follow our social media handles. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and also TikTok. Follow our handle and stay updated with our events as they come. You will totally love our content, so do not forget that. Now, what are we going to talk about? Who is ready? Who is ready for our discussion today? I just need somebody to let me know. Do you even know our topic for today? Let me get a hint if you know exactly what you're going to talk about today. Now, today's topic is very interesting, and everybody, as long as you're in social media space, you would enjoy today's topic. But there again, what topic are we talking about today? Who knows? Somebody should give me a clue. Somebody should give me a hint. Let me understand if you know. WhatsApp and Facebook monetization. Precious, you're always answering me first, though. Do you have this session on speed dial? Sunday Precious said yes. So amazing laughter, Ike, excited and ready. Facebook monetization. Adepoju, marvelous. Marvelous. Where are you joining us from? Adepoju, by the way. Facebook monetization, yes. Facebook and WhatsApp monetization. This is our topic for today. And I'm as excited as you. WhatsApp and Facebook monetization. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody. You want to be a content creator. You want to make money on Facebook. You want to even make money on WhatsApp. Now, our facilitator for today would give you the clue to break this code. You don't want to miss this. Seriously, you don't want to miss this. So get ready. I'll be calling our moderator, facilitator rather. As I said, you don't want to miss any bit of it. You don't want to miss any bit of what we have for today. So just to give you a clue on who our moderator is. Now, today we're going to expect somebody that has groomed himself over time in the space of social media. Somebody you'd want to gain a lot of value from. If you've attended from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you've not seen it all. We still have a whole lot of lineup of speakers ready to talk to you. But for today, We have no other person than Emmanuel Akudolu. He doesn't just teach social media, he lives it. Now, for 7 years, he has been in the trenches, as they call it, launching campaigns, building brands, and turning digital noise into real world class result, for God's sake. Now, from the pulse of radio and TV Sapienza, where he works, to fast lanes of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and TikTok. Our facilitator for today has seen what works, what fails, and what makes people pay attention. So you need to stay on him today. Now, his strategies business is called when they want more than likes. Like, I mean, you want engagement, you call him. You want followers, you call him. They want growth, you call him. Now, he has helped brands find their voices, craft their stories, and ride the waves of every new trend before it hits the mainstream. This guy sees it all. Now, Emmanuel's session aren't just lessons, they are blueprints. Now, I want you to expect practical insights, real examples, and the kind of clarity that turns confusion into confidence. You know, those kind of things we say when we want to do debate and say, I'm not here to confuse you, but I'm here to convince you. Now, this is what our speaker is offering. He's not going to be here to confuse you. Emmanuel is going to be here to convince you and to teach you. Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, I would want you to welcome our speaker, Emmanuel, to today's session. I don't know if you're ready, Emmanuel. I want to welcome you to today's session. Can we have Emmanuel join us in this class? Emmanuel, hold on,
Yeah,
he's coming
good
very soon,
afternoon.
and you're going to love him. You're going to love it. Emmanuel, welcome to today's session. Good to have you.
Yeah, thank you very much. You too. Good evening. How you
I
doing,
hope
sir?
you are all charged up to live value less than excellence. Premium value is what we're going to offer to them. Welcome to this class, Emmanuel. We're ready to have you on today's session. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Sure, I can.
Hello, Emmanuel.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I actually like the fact when most of the times when I see you, yeah, very good. I like the fact most of the time when I see you, you're always kitted with your corporate dress. I mean, the suit and tie.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Welcome.
It's actually not something that is so consistent with me because time to time I usually change my code of dressing depending on how I'm actually inspired to. So thank you very much.
It's good. Yeah. All right. Welcome, sir.
All right, thank you. So good evening, everyone. Okay, I've been introduced already. What else do I have to introduce? I think the most important thing I need to actually introduce here is not just myself, because I've been introduced. And thank you very much, Mr. Dominic, for that honor. First and foremost, I want to introduce SFS, the reason why we are here. Okay. Um, at this very point, I want you to, agree with me that you've been enjoying a whole lot since Monday. As a matter of fact, if I had this opportunity those days when we were actually using Java phone and all of that, by now we must have actually be competing with Mark Zuckerberg. That's just the honest truth. But at the same time, SMFS is here to stay and it is here to, help you grow capacity, you know, in all areas of your life. So that's why whatever you're actually learning here, don't just take it, this is a free resource and the rest of them. No. Most of the free resources that we're actually taking it is free. It's one of the ways that we ourselves still, grow. So don't take anything for granted. And I hope that you've actually gotten your ticket for SMFS 2025, Disrupt and Evolve. Please, I want to see you there. Honestly speaking, I want to take pictures with everybody, every person that has been active in this very boot camp. I want to take pictures with you, and you love every single thing that is already, been laid out there for you. Come July 5th, 2025. So, without much ado, let's actually delve into what we actually have today. Today, we'll be discussing about WhatsApp and Facebook monetization. Now, most of us are already jubilating that um, most of us are already jubilating that we'll be learning monetization and all of that. So, what is monetization? Whenever we talk about monetization, there's something I always say. I always tell people that Nigerian English is quite different from any other English that we speak out there. So monetization, whenever you actually hear monetization, it's only about when Facebook want to pay you, pay content creators and all of that. But the truth is, it doesn't really end there. Monetization is simply making money off anything that you are doing. So when something actually pays you, it means that thing has been monetized. So it's not just when Facebook is paying you or when YouTube is paying you and all of that. So monetization is whatever anything that is actually giving you or rather paying you the money. So I would love to actually launch my slide immediately. Then we will be dealing on WhatsApp and Facebook. Now, in this very masterclass, the reason why you should actually pay attention to this is because virtually 60 to 70% of the world population are already on the internet. All right, I'm not just on the internet, on social media. Okay, and the reason why you should pay attention to this is that we are no more in those days whereby you need to actually depend on traditional marketing where you go out and tell people I sell this or I sell that. You can actually monetize your Facebook account by just being at home and doing the things that you love while people are buying. So monetization here we're going to discuss is not necessarily you creating content and all of that. We're going to discuss that, but that will be later. We want to talk about how we can actually leverage some of the Facebook features and WhatsApp features for you to make money for yourself. Please pay rapt attention because a lot of secrets are going to be exposed here. So first of all, we're going to enter into theory, discuss about several things. Please pay attention. Come with your pen. Make sure you are writing something down because I'm going to be leaking a lot of secrets. So, and after that, we're going to delve into practical for us to see exactly what I've taught in the theory. So, I would love to launch my slide. Okay. So, WhatsApp and Facebook monetizer. Please, if you can hear me, say yeah. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see your comments. Say yeah, 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 yeah. If I can actually get 50 yeah, I'll begin. Yeah, yeah. So that I'll be sure that every single person are listening to me. Please, yeah, 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 yeah. I want to see your comments, please. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'll be sure that I'm taking someone. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can see that. All right, beautiful. So we're going to delve in immediately. Now in this very class, first of all, we're going to see introduction to Facebook Marketplace, Facebook ads, and business pages. All right. And number two, we're going to be talking about Facebook and WhatsApp growth strategies. All right. Please pay rapt attention. These are going to be a very simple class that will come with a whole lot of inspiration for you to really understand on how to play the game of Facebook and Instagram, right? So at this very point, let's delve into our slide. So insight into Facebook ads, all right, terms related to Facebook ads marketing. So we're going to talk about terms related to Facebook ad marketing. These are one of the ways we actually monetize our account. Okay. Now, for most of us, we usually think of growing our Facebook page to make money so that Mark Zuckerberg can actually pay us and the rest of them. Those things are good, all right. But someone like me, who have actually made so much money running ads, okay, and helping my clients run their ads, okay, I can tell you explicitly that I don't have much time to depend on organic reach to make money on Facebook. Yeah, some persons might actually have that capacity to do so, but for me, I don't have that time. How long can I wait for me to make a good amount of money that will pay my bills, that will, help, enable me to, help some persons that are already chatting me up on Facebook, friends and well wishers, at least for me to buy clothes that I can actually wear like this, and look good. I don't have that time to wait for Pastor to monetize me and all of that. So one of the ways you can actually monetize your account is by paid. All right. So it's either you are going for organic or you are going for paid. So in this very masterclass, the type of monetization we'll be talking about is paid monetization, whereby you use your money to get what you want, get the clients that you want, get clients to pay for the ebook you are selling, the product you are selling, and all of that. And let me tell you something. Marketing and sales is one of the oldest skills ever existed in the world. So if you have this skill without necessarily having any other skill, you are made for life because you can practically sell anything. But here, the interesting part of this is that the approach at which we run marketing have changed because we have social media platforms for us to leverage on in order to make sales without really stepping out of our house. All right. Social media and technology have actually given us the leverage whereby you can actually interact with billions and millions of people without necessarily stepping out of our house. So that's the privilege that Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all social media platforms have actually given us. And we need to actually understand that if you're not playing your game this way, nobody will know you and nobody will patronize you. All right. So let's delve in. Let's understand most of the terms that are related to Facebook ads. And from there, we move. All right. Number one, we talk about target audience. This is the specific group of people you want to show your ads to. So, who are your target audience? You want to make sales online, okay? And who are the people? Maybe you are selling skincare products, you are selling real estate, you are selling, information products, and the rest of them. So, who are your target audience? These are the questions you need to actually ask yourself. And in most cases, in business terms, we usually call it our customer avatar. So these are the specific qualities or features of the people that we want to actually target. Because if you understand your target audience, you understand how they behave, their age, how much money they make, how do they think, where are they usually in. All right. So this is why you need to actually understand that for any marketing you want to run, both on Facebook or any social media platform, you should think of target audience. That's first thing. Because this is the reason why a lot of businesses fail. The reason why it fail is that they don't know their target audience. They just want to sell. They just want to sell. You want to sell, but you don't know the people you are selling to. And as a business person, you must always understand that for any product you've created is not really meant for everybody. There's no product that you create in this life that is meant for everybody. So, first and foremost, if you want to run your ads, you must actually understand that you need to actually understand your target audience. Now, number two is ad set. So, it's a group of ads that share the same budget, schedule, and targeting options. Here now, um, ad set, I always term it, and like I always tell my students, I term ad set as the artificial intelligence side of Facebook ad. You have access on YouTube ads, you have access on series of ads on social media platforms. I always term ad set as the artificial intelligence side of every marketing, social media marketing. Now, here is my reason. This is the command you give to Facebook or you give to any platform you want to run ads on. Please, we're going to make use of Facebook and Instagram here. All right. Whenever I talk about ads, I'm talking about Facebook and Instagram. We can still relate it to other type of ad. So whenever we talk about asset is where you give Facebook command on what they should do. At this very point, you are commanding Facebook to show your ad to either people within the age of 29 to 30 years. This is what you're telling Facebook that you want to target. You are sending your ad to people who love real estate. You are sending your ad to people who might be flying on plane on daily basis. All right. So because Facebook have all those information, so the only command you give Facebook, this is where you give Facebook command to now execute for you. This is where you talk about schedule. All right, from what time to what time you want your ad to run. Or you can say, if I want to run this ad from Monday to Friday, which specific time do I want to off so that that ad will not run? Maybe, for example, you want to say, okay, Facebook, once it is 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning, please switch off the ad. All right. Now, we talk about budget. You can tell Facebook, please, I want this ad um, from 2,000 naira to 3,000 naira, maybe after 3 days or 4 days. So these are the commands you are giving to Facebook. It behaves like robot, and that's exactly what it is. It behaves like a robot. Then any information you are giving to Facebook, Facebook is executing it, and that's where AdSet plays that role. That's artificial intelligence side of Facebook, and this is where I always tell people that this is where Facebook gives you exposure based on the command you've given it. All right. So number three is ad creative. Now, ad creative is the visual or text element of an ad. Now, this is a feature that you will see in ad because there are three series of ad. We have the campaign where you select your objective, we have the ad set, and we now have the ad itself. Now, that ad itself is where you will now see ad creative. Ad creative can be the picture you're using to run ads, the video you're using to run ads, even the text you're using to run your ad. Now, most people usually ask me, Emmanuel, between pictures and videos, which one does well when it comes to ad? The answer is there's no one that does well separately. Everyone of them can actually do well. But the thing is that most people have already, hooked their mind on video being the best one to, well, video usually are usually the best creative. But at the same time, you don't just limit your mind into saying, okay, Facebook is the only, sorry, video is the only one I can actually use to run ads. Here is the reason. You might actually test your ad. Let's say you're using picture, or you're also using video. Okay, let me just say out of experience, I've actually designed a video that I wanted to use to run an ad, and I was thinking that that video is going to do well and fantastic because I spoke all the grammar, I used all the speaking skill that I have to unleash the features of the product I'm actually selling and the benefits. And now I have another creative, which is a picture, just one few write-ups on the picture. There's no design, no picture of anybody, just simple write-up. Can I surprise you? My picture creative did very well more than the video creative. So it can actually vary. Most of the times, video can actually do better than picture, depending on the case. So your ad creative is one of your powerful elements when it comes to run of ad. And this is where you yourself can actually influence the effectiveness of your ad. Don't worry, we're going to understand that as we go on. Okay. Please, if you can hear me, say yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to see another yeah again. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me see. Please, I want to be sure that I'm speaking to someone. Am I speaking to someone? Yeah, I can see that. Okay, now let's talk about budget. Budget is the amount of money that you need to run your ad. It can actually be 20,000 naira, it can actually be 1 million naira, it can actually be 5 million naira. It might actually be that you want to run out of 100,000 naira per day or 50,000 naira per day. Don't be shocked. A lot of people are doing that. 50,000 naira per day, 100,000 naira per day. Yes. All right. So, what's your ad budget? That's another question you need to ask. All right. So, you need to actually plan your budget, your ad budget. How much do I want to run this ad and how long? So, at this very point in time, this is where I can actually consult a business, and after having a series of consultation on how to run their ads, I'll now tell them this is the range of you know daily expense you need to make for your ad. So, how much do you have in total that we can actually use to launch this campaign? For example, I can tell you for this campaign, we're going to start with 5,000 naira per day or 10,000 naira per day. So how much do you have in total? Because this ad needs to run for 3 different months, for 3 months. So I'll now check if your bag can actually carry it or not. So depending on your budget, so you must actually understand your budget, and I'll also explain to you why your budget is very important. All right, I'm going to explain to you why it is very important. So number 5 is impression, the number of times your ad is displayed to users. So if you go to your Facebook analytics, where you want to check how your posts are faring and all of that, is on all social media platforms. Impression is the number of times your ad is displayed to users. So anywhere you see impression, it is just the number of times people actually saw your ad. That's what impression is. Okay. So number 6 is click-through rate, the percentage of users who click on your ad. So these are the features that you see on your ad. Okay, click-through rate. So you use it to study to know the number of persons that actually clicked on your ad. So for example, if you have like up to 500 persons that actually clicked on your ad, you need to also ask yourself, if I have up to 500 persons that clicked on my ad, okay, why is it that I'm only getting only 2 conversion or 3 conversion? That's very poor. If you have about 500 persons clicking on your ad to make a sale, and you only have like 3 or 2, so you can now see how click-through rate is now showing you the percentage of people who click on your ad. You now calculate it with the percentage of people who took the action that you actually expect them to take. So you can actually use it to study, to calculate those series of things for your ad. Okay. So another one is conversion. Conversion is when a particular task has taken place. For example, if you're running lead generation ad, so conversion is said to have happened when someone have done what? Have submitted their leads in form of phone number, email, or their names. Okay. So for sales ad, conversion is made when sales has been made through that ad. So conversion is like a complete task that a prospect or a customer actually did or completed. So that's conversion. So when the leads enter or when someone actually submits lead, is a conversion. When you make sales, when you are running sales ad, you've already made a what? A conversion. That's what conversion is. So number 8 is return on ad spent. Now I always tell people running ad is just like business. Marketing is business. Okay, marketing is business. So while you are running your ad, you must also understand how the money you've spent, you are getting it back from the ad. For example, if you're already, you know, let's say you have up to 100,000 naira for your ad, and you decided to run ads for 5,000 naira per day, and it's going to, yeah, like, let's say for 20 days, you're running those ads for 5,000 naira per day. And let's say per day, the ad, that 5,000 naira you are spending per day, you are selling a product of 10,000 naira, and you are not able to make one sale. You can see you are on loss. But let's say that you've actually made a conversion of 3, 4, 5 from with that 5,000 naira. It means that your return on ad spend is, if that product is 10,000 naira, that's it by how many conversions you've made. Let's say 5 conversions. That's like 50,000 naira. Now minus it with that amount of money you spent for that day, 5,000 naira. It is now the total of 45,000 naira. That's your return on ad spend. Just like saying your return on investment. Okay, that's what it means. Return on investment. So the revenue generated by an ad campaign compared to its cost. So the money that you made from your ad minus the amount of money you use in running that ad. Okay, so that's because marketing is business. It's practically business. There's no business without marketing. So these are the things you calculate. So another one is pixel. Now pixel is when is a piece of code that can actually track the activities people are actually taking in your website or in your whatever you are sending them to. For example, if you are selling online or selling on your website, okay, so your pixel is what gives Facebook information about the people that have actually purchased. So when you are seeing from your record on Facebook that someone have actually purchased, now it is Pixel that is doing that work. The Pixel you've actually set on your website, that whenever someone actually takes an action, it will send back the information to Facebook, telling Facebook, okay, 2 persons have actually purchased, 3 persons have actually purchased, and this is the amount of money that they spent on your website. So this is what Pixel does. A small piece of code that tracks user behavior on your website. Okay. Now, number 10 is look-alike audience. Now, this is a more advanced way of running ad. And this is why I say data is the new oil. Everybody say data is the new oil. If you listen to me, just type data is the new oil. I'll tell you the reason why it's so. Say data is the new oil. I want to see that on a comment section. Data is the new oil. There's a reason for that. Because this is where look-alike audience now plays a major role. Data is the new oil. I want to see it. Data is the new oil. Please write it. Data is the new oil. Data is the new oil. Smart one. Data is the new oil. Please, I want to see up to 10 of it. Data is the new oil. Okay? Data is the new oil. Now, let me tell you the reason why it is so. The reason why it is so is that most people run their ad without really paying attention to the data that they needed to have extracted from Facebook. You are running ad, Facebook is actually leveraging on the ad you are running to extract data from you. But you that is spending the money, you are not actually mining the same data that they are taking from you for free. I don't know if you get it. That's why a lot of people struggle with running ads. Because if I've run ad for the past 5 years, 2 years, or even a year, I must have actually gotten a certain amount of data that if I want to run a new ad for a client, all I have to do is to make use of the old data I've used, maybe because it is similar to the kind of client I want to run ads for. I can actually use those information to run ad for that new client. And it will help me to, maximize the ad and get more conversion for myself. So in look-alike audience, this is where you set up, this is where you extract the data, the information, people that actually purchase from you. For example, okay, let's say I have made lots of sale on seller. Okay, so there are certain ad I want to run. I don't necessarily need to start setting my details, their age, location, and the rest of them. The only thing I just have to do is just to simply go to my what's it called, my seller account. I will download the CSV file. I will download the CSV file. Now, when I actually download the CSV file, I will send it back to Facebook on look-alike audience. I will tell Facebook, with this data I already have, which might actually come as an email, please look out for people who have similar behavior like these informations I'm actually presenting to you. So what Facebook will do is that Facebook will now go in search of people who have similar behavior. Now, this means that these are the guys that actually purchased from you previously. They are now using their data to tell Facebook, please get more people that can actually buy my product. So Facebook will now use that information to go in search of people that have the tendency of buying your product, because Facebook will now be using your information to now study. It is now using your information to study the new audience you are going to target based on the information you've actually given to him. So that's why I say in this very dispensation, data is the new oil. That's why whenever I tell people, learn Facebook ad properly. All right, not just phone ad. Yes, if you use phone ad, it can actually make sales. There's a difference between using phone to run your ads, and there's a difference between using your laptop to run your ad. So whenever I say that, most people do see it, maybe I want to really show them levels. It's not about levels. It's about me trying to open your eyes to the reality of what is on social media. So data is the new oil. With lookalike audience, you need data from your previous ad to, be able to leverage on that lookalike audience. So I think I've actually said much from there. So what to talk about retargeting? Now, retargeting is, that's where another data plays a role, showing ads to users who have previously interacted with your brand. So there's what we call retargeting. Retargeting is, you must have actually set this is up before on your ad. Now I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you that practically. So retargeting is like you showing the people that have seen your ad previously, like you showing the ad to them again and again. You want to show them the ad because, for example, most people will not buy your ad simply because they saw your ad. If your ad is good, most of the times people are can be, some persons can actually be easily convinced to buy something. Boom, they will launch, go there, buy based on what you've actually said. There are people that actually have sweet mouth, sweet tongue. Just like when a man is talking to a woman or wooing a woman. As a man who understands the psychology of getting a woman's attention, if you actually leverage the same skill in your marketing skill, there's a way you talk to your targeted audience, by touching their pain and their what, their pain and their pleasure. They will take action immediately to buy that particular stuff sharply. But there are people that are very stubborn, very logical set of people. You cannot even drive their emotion anyhow. They need to be very logical. They need to ask questions. So these are the people you now focus on. This retargeting. What retargeting does is that you're going to tell Facebook, now retarget the people that saw my ad the previous time. So Facebook will now focus on those people that saw your ad previously and start showing that another ad to them, so that when they see the ad repeatedly, they might actually be convinced. Now, according to record, most persons actually buy a product online when they must have actually seen that ad more than 3 times. Yes. So that's why retargeting is very, very important. Most of you run ad once and decided that this ad is not really paying anything. No, you need to actually approach it as a business person. All right. So number 12 is lead. A person who has shown interest in your product or service is called lead. Now, lead is simply the emails, the phone number, the name of the person that you are actually targeting. Most of the times, we don't really sell directly on Facebook. We might not necessarily sell directly to our audience. We might actually give them a gift. It might actually be a free masterclass or a free webinar or an ebook or some sort of value. So when you actually give it to them, they will now be willing to submit their lead. Let me be honest with you. If you don't generate leads for your business, you're not doing business. Let me be honest with you. If you're not generating, and the more leads you generate, the more you increase the chances of making sales online. The more leads you generate, the higher you increase your chances of making sales online. Please, are you hearing me? Please, if you are hearing me, type lead, L-E-A-D. Type lead. Every business actually needs leads. Please, I want you to type lead, L-E-A-D. You need lead. Just type I need lead for my business. If you're a realtor, if you're into real estate business, you need lead. If you are into information products, you need lead. If you're into affiliate marketing, these are the things you're not told. You need lead. Be patient enough to make money online. You must be patient enough to make money online. Most of the things that you see people posting, I've actually made $10,000, I've actually made 1 million naira, and the rest of them. The reason why you're actually seeing that, they didn't make that sell directly. They were nurturing, they were capturing leads, and they were nurturing through WhatsApp. They were nurturing through automated messages on WhatsApp. They were nurturing through their WhatsApp status. They were nurturing it through their emails. They were nurturing it even while they are sleeping. For someone like me, I will set up an ad. I will just, cook up some like 7 days email to them to follow them up automatically. So once you are submitting your email, you are getting follow up immediately for the next 7 days. And you might be thinking that I'm the one typing the message every single day. I'm not the one. I've actually set it up. That's why automation is very important. So through automation, I've actually made good money online. Good money online. So lead is very important. If you are doing anything online, please look at lead. This is very important. So number 13 is cost per click. The amount you pay each time a user clicks on your ad. For example, if you are, let's say, if you are generating leads, if you are generating cost per lead, let me just use cost per lead as an example. Cost per lead is the amount of money Facebook is charging you for you to get one lead. So if you're actually making use of website lead, not necessarily Facebook lead, or maybe Facebook lead can actually be there, but I'm talking about website lead. If you're actually making use of website lead, okay, Facebook will always calculate the amount is charging you for one person that submit their lead. So it might actually be 15 naira, it might actually be 100 naira, it might actually be 500 naira, it might actually be like 1,000 naira. Most companies, most companies that actually partner with American company will actually pay you up to $100 to $150 per lead you generate for them. Now, the reason why it is so is that the reason why they pay you that expensive is that the money that they are going to make from each of those customers is way bigger. So they've already factored in that cost, that cost per lead you are actually submitting to them. Let me explain better. Cost per lead is when you actually submit your lead, okay? Facebook is charging you for that one lead, that for that person that submitted their lead. So most companies will actually pay you for getting leads for them. So for each of the leads you actually get for them, they might actually be paying you $100, $150. The reason why they are doing so because they know that when one customer purchase that product, it will cover any money they're paying you for one lead. So same thing applies to Facebook. If you're actually running ads and you're running like leads ad, so don't get furiated that Facebook is charging you 1,000 naira per lead. Depend on the sector. If you're running a real estate business and Facebook is charging you 1,000 naira per lead, don't be angry. Don't frown at your face because if you sell one land or sell 2 plots of land or 3 plots of land, you might you might actually cover the cost. All right. So I'm not saying that if you see 1,000 naira per lead that you should be happy. No, go and work on your ad. It might actually be that your copy is not good enough. It might actually be that your website is not good enough. Your landing page is not good enough. It might actually be that your sales copy is not really good enough. So, so pay attention to all these things. I'm just trying to explain something depending on the product you are selling, right? So, for ad is a single advertisement on Facebook, all right, just like advertisement, just advertisement. It's similar advertisement on Facebook. Just that's ad. That's short form ad. So campaign objective. This is the primary goal of your ad campaign. So we have sales ad, we have leads ad, we have traffic, we have messenger objective. We have a lot of objectives. So what's your objective when it comes to running ads? So this is the point where you need to actually plan your marketing on Facebook. Okay. So zero targeting is targeting an audience based on no specific demographics, interests, or behaviors. Now let me explain this very briefly. Now, for zero targeting, this is where you run ad without necessarily targeting any specific audience. So the people that usually do that is people that actually have enough fund. Now, let me explain the reason why most people actually do this. Aside from the fact that most people actually have enough funds to expand their reach, all right, enough budget to expand their reach. One another reason that most people actually do this is that most of the times when you think that you already know the people that are meant to buy this product, you might not really be 100% correct. You know why? Because even though you are targeting people that might have interest in that particular thing you are marketing, there are people who will most likely going to buy from you because of that ad they are seeing, and maybe that ad have actually educated them on the need for them to actually have that. That's why if you are running ad, there are specific things you need to actually apply in your ad. Let your ad educate, because your ad might actually get to someone who doesn't know anything about the product. So the person might actually be educated through the ad, and the person will be like, I think I need this thing. Previously, the person didn't know about it. All right. So your ad must actually speak directly to people who need your product, who already know that they need your product. So if you're running a zero targeting ad, it means that you're not just targeting that specific audience you want to get, you're also targeting other people who might not even know that they need that particular product you are selling. So that's why most people actually make use of zero targeting. So there are several reasons why most people actually make use of zero targeting. And if you have the fund, that's massive. All right, that's massive. So that's why I emphasize again: let your marketing educate. And while it is actually educating, you are going to be targeting people who didn't know that they need the product, and it will also do what? Target to speak to people who already know that they need the product. That's why there are a lot of things you need to actually factor in while writing your copy. All right. So that's just it for now. Custom targeting. Now, custom targeting is still about the data I was talking about. It's a targeted ad audience created using data about people who have already interacted with your business on or off Facebook. Now, I'm going to show you how to work on this. Before you run your ad, there are certain things you need to actually set up behind the scene. All right. Because when you're running ads, a lot of things are happening. And most of us will just run ads and we feel like we already run ad. No, we are not collecting data. But you are paying Facebook. Facebook is collecting the data from the money you have actually paid. But you that is running the ad, you're not even collecting any data. And that's code. No, that's code. So just like I said, data is the new oil. So for detailed targeting, I think I've actually explained this in previously. It's all about targeting a specific audience, being detailed about your audience. You want to target a specific set of people. Like you want to be very, very specific as possible. Okay. So this is where we talk about detailed targeting. You target an audience based on specific demographics, interests, behaviors, and more. Or it's not okay. For example, let's say you are in the city of Lagos and you want to target a specific community in Lagos. You want to target a specific community in Lagos. So you need to actually be detailed as possible. And you need to target a certain set of people, not just all the age range. You want to target about, let's say, 50 to 59 years. So because there's something that you're actually selling that you know that people around that particular vicinity might actually need it. So that's where you become as detailed as possible. Boom. So this one is the AI part of it. Facebook have actually added Advantage Plus to everything on Facebook. But here is a disclaimer. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say this. Ladies and gentlemen, please everybody should type Advantage Plus because this is another way AI is actually so. Everybody type Advantage Plus. Advantage Plus. The Advantage Plus. Just type it Advantage Plus. There's a reason why I'm actually asking you to do that. Because we need to actually understand on how AI is influencing what we do online. A lot of people do not know how AI is actually impacting what you do. And Facebook is already bringing it on. Please, everybody should type Advantage Plus. Yes, let it internalize. You can actually type it up to 10 times. Please do. Advantage Plus, Advantage Plus, Advantage Plus, Advantage Plus. Now, this is where AI plays a major role. All right? This is where AI plays a major role. Please keep on typing, Advantage Plus. This is where AI plays a major role. Now, if you're actually starting off your ad, after you must have actually selected maybe your objective, maybe you actually selected a sales objective. The first page you are going to see, Facebook will ask you, do you want to set up every single thing yourself, or do you want AI to do it for you? That's one Advantage Plus. Please, at that very point, bypass it. At that very point, bypass it. Please set up your own this thing. Now, I'm not telling you not to actually try it. You can try it though. You can try it. Facebook might actually be helpful to give you what you want. Yes, I'm not saying that they won't help you, but just bypass it, most especially if you don't have enough fund. Use your hand and tell Facebook, don't worry, I'm going to set everything myself. But when it comes to where you're going to select your interest, your demography, your audience, please, this is the only place I will advise you to use Advantage Plus. Because that Advantage Plus is very, very massive. It's a feature that uses AI to optimize ad targeting, budget allocation, and ad creative. So this is where I will even advise you to. Do you know why? Because back in those days when we actually, if you started running ad very early, you discover that when you tell Facebook targets people that are within the range of 20 to 25 years, target male and female, target people that have money and the rest of them. When you must actually giving Facebook every single thing. At the end of the day, you might not have given Facebook something of quality to target, and your ad might actually be performing poorly. You might not actually make sales and the rest of them. But what Advantage Plus have actually done for us when it comes to our targeting is that it now removed that hard boundary. So if you give Facebook every single thing, and if Facebook now observe that, yes, this is not giving this guy what he wants, what Advantage Plus does is that that Advantage Plus will now assess the information you have actually given to it to now on its own. Look out for the audience or the market that are most likely going to buy, because they've seen that now your own is not giving is not giving you what you want. So AI will now optimize based on information you're giving and calculate, because Facebook can actually, or rather AI can actually think better than you in most cases. I'm so sorry to say that if it's an insult, I'm so sorry, but in most cases, Facebook can think better than us at this very point in time. So it will think for you and now start showing your ads to series of, you know, people that are supposed to see it. But before, we don't really have those things. Before, if you put your money there and select the audience you want, targeting and whatever that you want, Facebook will only focus on that particular one that you actually supply to them. But Advantage Plus enables you to expand your reach and the people who are qualified to see your ad. Okay, I'm not going to say much here. And that place you're going to see Advantage Plus is on placement. Is on placement. But please bypass that Advantage Plus and go to you selecting your placement. Don't worry, you're going to see that. So another one is placement. Now, placement is where your ads are displayed. For example, you can tell Facebook, please, I want my ad to be shown to people's feed, Facebook story, Instagram Explore, website or apps. You know, series other just where you want Facebook to show your ad to. So that's what placement is. Now, lead magnet is simple. The gift or the asset or a special offer you're giving to your customers in exchange of their contact details. So if you want to generate leads, you need a lead magnet in form of ebook, in form of quality webinar. All right. Don't give half big webinar, because if you give me a half big webinar, how do you expect me to trust that whatever you're going to sell to me is going to be of high quality? So lead magnet can actually be an ebook, it might actually be a webinar or something similar to it. Okay. So anything that you are giving to your audience for them to give you back their emails, their phone number, their details is what lead magnet is all about. Okay. So landing page is very important. Please, everybody should have a website. If you want to really make money online, please. Enough of pampering you, a lot of telling you, don't worry, just manage this or that. Please. Yeah, you can actually make use of seller. Seller is an option. Yeah, seller is an option. But then I will advise, please have a website solely for your ad. So imagine if you are running ads with your website and you're making so much money every month from your ad. You know, why wouldn't you invest more on having a website? Why wouldn't you? Someone like me, I have up to five websites, up to five websites I use in running different ads. All right. So for every business that I'm actually running ads on, I have a different website for it. And the reason why it is so is that for every ad account that you have, you need to actually have a different website for it, because you don't run ads on, you don't run your ads on, rather you don't run up to 20 businesses on one website. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. So your landing page is a specific page on your website where you put out the features of the product you are selling, or you put up your sales copy or whatever, just to make people to buy. So there's no difference between landing page or website. So landing page is just, it was actually designed for making sales. Okay, so right now we are going to enter into important things you need to know about Facebook ads and some of the rules involved. Now, this is where a lot of people find it very difficult to make sales online. They'll tell you, I'm not making sales, I'm not doing that. I've given you a lot of value from the last part, right? So right now I'm going to show you important things you need to know about Facebook ads and some of the rules involved. Because I'm going to rush, because we're going to do practical this night. We want to see how you can actually start off these things, you know. Yeah, up to five sites. Yeah, I do for different businesses. Okay, for different businesses. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. All right. I'm going to show you different reasons why your ad is not performing well. I've actually given you enough of it, but I'm going to give you more. All right. So after that, we'll go to practical. I will now go back to our slide to talk about one or two things. All right. So number one is, please, if you got my first part, say yeah. If you know you are following and you are here with me on the important things you need to know, please say yeah, 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 yeah. So this I'm going to show you right now is not something you find on Google, not something you find. This is based on experience. This is based on experience. So I want to see yeah, 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 up to 100 before we continue. Please, are you enjoying this class? Am I too fast? Are you enjoying this class? Please, I want to know. Am I supposed to slow down? Okay, okay, okay. All right, let's go. Now, most Facebook ads campaign fail, just like most businesses fail. All right, Facebook ad is not a Ponzi. Facebook ad is not a Ponzi. So it fails just like any other business fails. You understand? So it fails just like any other business will fail. It fails. So, and one thing you should know is that you cannot remove marketing from any business. You cannot remove marketing from any business. That's why I tell people, if marketing is the only thing I know, it is enough for me. If marketing is the only thing I know, it is enough for me. It is enough for me. Yes, because marketing is the reason why your business will generate sales. When you tell people run ads, they will feel that you want to collect their money. You tell people to run ads, they are stingy to run ads, but they want to make sales. How do you expect to make sales? So most Facebook ads fail, just like it fails. So if it doesn't work out for you, you re-strategize. Just like in your business, if your business is not doing well, you troubleshoot your business. You know the areas where you have been affected. You troubleshoot and work on your business, and that's exactly what Facebook does too. Now, all the rewards goes to those who keep going long enough to work it out. When I started mini importation in 2016, I imported a phone lens. Yeah, in 2016. I put the phone lens about 10 paces for a start. Now I had to market. I never knew how to run Facebook ads properly. So I was like, why is it that everybody's saying that they are making sales through mini importation? But me myself, I'm not really making anything. I only sold two out of I think 20 pieces, not 10, 20 pieces. I only made two. I only made two sales. I started asking myself, those the remaining 18, I threw them. In short, I just gave it to kids to play with it. So the thing is, you need to actually understand that marketing or Facebook ad, it's a business on its own, just like any other business exists. Okay. So and that thing is Facebook isn't selling results but exposure. The rest is depending on you. Let me explain this thing. Most of you think that Facebook is selling results. What Facebook is selling to you is exposure. If you're making sales online, the reason why you're making sales is dependent on you. If you're making sales online, it's because of your sales copy. If you're making sales online, it's because of your ad creative, either the video you use in running that ad or the picture you use in running that ad. All right. If you're making sales online, it's because of your good landing page. Your landing page was good. That's the reason why you're making sales. If you're making sales online, it's because of the way you spoke in your ad creative. It's not necessarily about Facebook. Leave Facebook alone. Facebook is giving you exposure. What you've already told Facebook, Facebook, please show my ads to a set of people. All right. Facebook, show my ad to people. Facebook, do this one. Facebook, show my ad to people within the age of 15 to 70 years. Facebook, you are telling Facebook what to do, but the rest is dependent on you. That's why your landing page, it is very important that you work on it. Very, very important. Your ad creative, your offer. Facebook is not the person that is doing it. It is you that is doing it. Because some people will tell you, I'm not getting any results, I'm not doing blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there are some factors that can see influence that actually come from Facebook, but the major part of it is from you. All right. Number three, your offer and ad creative are the most important in your social media marketing. Yes, your offer. Your offer is very, very important. How do you cook your offer? Okay. I'm not trying to tell you to go and promise something you cannot give, but let your offer be so enticing. In today's world, you don't necessarily need to be an expert in copywriting. AI is there. If you understand how to go about these things, you can employ people's intelligence in different marketing um marketing experts. You can use their intelligence, and that's why I love AI. AI will enable you to use other people's intelligence to perform wonders. So you can create compelling offers, powerful offers. Your ad creative should be top notch. All right. Your ad creative, see, most of the times I see people run ads with a clustered ad creative, like flyers. You see, man, if you see ad should be as simple as possible because people are lazy to read, but find a way to entice people to see. That's why if you discover, have you seen an ad? Please, I want to ask a question. Have you ever seen an ad where people are using just a single write-up or maybe just two lines on a graphics. They didn't put any picture. They just plain design. They just wrote one or two this thing and they need to run ads. Please, I don't know if you've actually seen that before. They didn't put all their picture, they didn't put all the details about the product and the rest of them. They just wrote one thing. Most of them will always we just use one picture, maybe a picture of a dog or a picture like something to entice you. Marketing is not really necessarily about being very, very complex. Please, if you've seen those kind of ads, let me see. Say yes, please. If you say yes, you see just like this lady now that you are seeing on your screen. Someone will just use an image of a lady. You just be asking yourself, this person is talking about important something, and this person is using dog or using an image of one person. The person is just using one write up or just like three words to just how? Because your ad needs to be as simple as possible. You don't necessarily need to pay a graphic designer 1 million naira to design a huge, just a very simple. People are lazy. Find the way. See, let me tell you the honest truth. Marketing is all about doing the work for your targeted audience. If you know that you telling them to go and click on this website is going to stress them, find the best possible way to simplify it for them without them being so hard. If I click this in now, always find a way. Let me be honest with you. Any way possible that can actually make it easier for your target audience, please do it. Don't believe on all this complex stuff. People don't have time. People don't have time. So make your ads as simple as possible. Your ad creative, go straight to the point. Simplicity is big. you know, though I don't usually tell people I'm a graphic designer, I don't really like saying it. I'm a brand strategist, all right. I'm a marketer, also a salesperson. So, but then as a brand strategist, all my designs, the ones I've actually designed myself, is always simple, and people always love it. They always love it. Simple as possible. The sense of graphics is just to, you know, just get people's attention and let them get the information straight up. It just like not cost. No. Let's move to branding. Now, let me say this: branding reduces the cost of marketing. For example, let me say two things before we move to another slide. Please, after you can rewatch this video. One, the reason why I actually like making use of my face to run ads is that I've actually established a certain level of authority in my field that whenever I actually use my face, I know that there's no that will comment on that will comment um on the comment section and say this guy is a scam or this guy is this or this guy is that. So my face is already getting the attention that is needed. So for me, I'm a name on my own. And secondly, when people see your face consistently, they tend to trust you. And what branding does is to build trust between you and people that you're selling to. Now, it doesn't work all the time because sometimes you want to sell an affiliate market product and the rest of them. If you want to sell affiliate product, always find a way to make sure that the person that owns that product have already recorded a video for that particular product. If that person has been trusted, you know that that thing will sell very well. So always use your face because the more people see your face on art, the more they believe in you, the more they tend to, have this or build unconscious, unconscious harmony and relationship between you and them. So now, if they see the marketing you are doing or see the product you are selling, because they have already known you, the trust will be easier. And because that trust is easier, they can easily buy from you. And it also works on your social media platforms. Make sure that the Facebook page, the Instagram page you are using to run your ads is as neat as possible. Let it be as professional as possible so that they will know that you are a serious person, not a serious person, right? So number 5, I've already talked about this. Your Facebook and Instagram ads has the artificial intelligence interaction side and human interaction side. It is the human interaction side that imparts the most the result in many cases. Like I said, your ad set is where you put your budget, your audience, your interest, your demography, the location, and the rest of them. So that's the artificial intelligence side. That's what I'm the one that actually named it that way. You won't find it anywhere. So the human interaction side is the ad, the last part, where you now put your ad creative, your sales copy, and the rest of them. Because those ones are dependent on you. These are the ones that you already created and you're putting out there for people to read or see before they now buy. So these are the two things you need to actually understand. Number 6 is every ad account must be dedicated to just one type of business. You don't run 20 business on one ad account. This is the reason why a lot of you are not making sales online. You are confusing Facebook. You are confusing Facebook. This one ad account, you are using it to run real estate business. You are using it to run agricultural business. You are using it to run information-based products. You are using it to run every business you are selling. You are using it to do fashion. No. Every ad account must be dedicated to what? One business. And Facebook have actually given you the privilege to create up to 25 what? Ad accounts. 25 ad what? Ad accounts. So the reason why Facebook did that, that Facebook knows that if you're using one ad account to run several businesses, it's going to impact your results. You're not going to make much result. Because here is what happens. When you make use of one ad account to run ads over a certain period of time, Facebook tend to study your that ad account to know that okay, these are the kind of people you are targeting. Facebook is learning. That's what we call machine learning. Machine learning, this is where AI still comes in. We have AI, which is the big part. We have machine learning, which is the smaller part. We now have deep learning. So Facebook is making use of machine learning and even deep learning to study the people you are running ads, or maybe you are actually targeting. So that's why you need to focus on one ad account. Because that one ad account, have you let me explain what machine learning is. Machine learning is simply when artificial intelligence is learning on its own. So imagine when you've actually run your ad in a certain period of time, you've dedicated one business to one particular ad account, and you've run that ad for a certain period of time, over a certain period of time. You know what happens? On its own, Facebook is learning on its own. Facebook is learning on its own. Even when you are not running ad on your own, Facebook is already studying. It's learning on it. That's why if you use that ad account you use to run ads over a certain period of time and use it to run ads, you tend to discover that your ad is performing better than it used to previously. Or maybe you initiated an ad and the first day, the third, second day, the third day, your ad was not even performing well. You've not even made it up to one sale. If you can actually leave that ad for like up to 4, 5, 6, 7 days, most of the times it peaks like wildfire. It happens regularly. It peaks like wildfire, maybe 7 days. You start making sales, be asking yourself, Facebook, is it that you have been holding these sales a very long time ago? No. What Facebook was doing, Facebook was actually studying your ad, studying your ad. So when Facebook was actually gotten accustomed to the type of people you are targeting and the people that ought to actually get those products, Facebook will now start working on its own. That's where machine learning now plays a part in your ad, but you don't see that part. I think it's only YouTube ad that will only show you when your ad is learning to write learning. Facebook has started doing that anyway. Now, number 7 is you don't post an ad that is doing well. You don't post an ad that is doing well, or else the ad may find it difficult to produce results subsequently. I've run an ad with 1,700 back in those days. So the ad was going and I was making sales. I think I was selling a music marketing course, music promotion marketing course. Yes, that was what I was actually selling then. I was making so much, I was making sales. So out of greed, I was like, let me post this ad and increase my budget. Hey, I think that was the time Facebook had not really added the feature of you telling Facebook to increase the ad budget over a certain period of time. So I actually had to pause that ad. I increased the budget from 1,700 to I think 3,500. Now, man, I stopped making as much sale I was making when it was in 1,700. So you also need to actually understand that if your ad is doing well, please, the best you can actually do is just to increase the length if you want, and maybe fund. That's why in most cases I don't really like putting date end, date end, or end, sorry, end date on my ad. So that if that ad is actually performing well, if I have enough fund, I will just be funding it as time goes by. All right, until I don't discover that it's not really coming as much as it is, So that's it's going to come. Don't worry, that one is going to come in handy when it comes to practical. So if you're limited in fund, please listen, pay attention very well. If you're limited in fund, I'm going to read it and go to another one because there's no more time. All right, there's no more time. If you are limited in fund, it is better to run an ad with small budget for a long period of time than running your ad with a huge budget within a short period of time. So because of that machine learning I was talking about, it is better that you are running your ad with a small budget over a long period of time. Because at that time it's going, Facebook is learning about your ad, looking for a way to maximize the potential of your ad. Okay. Now, if you have small fund, please just use it to run ads over a certain period of time. For example, you have like 20,000 naira, and with 2,000 naira, you can actually run an ad, right? So divide 20,000 naira by 2,000, it's going to be 10 days. So it's better you run that ad with 2,000 naira for 10 days than to run that ad for 5,000 or 10,000 naira for just 2 days with 20,000 naira. because the longer it takes for you to run your ad, the better Facebook actually study and understand your ad. Okay, so this means that it enables Facebook to study your ad in order to deliver well. So please, I advise, if you know that you don't have much fund, don't try to use huge huge font to just run the ad. Excuse me, play a second. Okay, so don't try to use small font to run. You have small font and you're using a huge font to run your ad. No, don't do that. So I don't know if you actually understand what I'm saying, but please try and do. Please, if you understand what I'm saying, say I understand. I understand. So another one, avoid using sexually or even health related words on your ad. Facebook frowns at it. So don't make use of health related words. That's some words you don't really use. All right. So if for example, if you're making use of health related words like diabetes, whatever, please stop using it. That's the reason Facebook will actually ban your account. Let me be honest with you. Facebook have never banned any of my ad accounts. Facebook have never banned any of my other accounts because I understood this in very early. Okay. So another one is, if you're promoting any sex related product, you must not use any sexual related picture. Rather use something like this. Yes, use something like, please, announcement. Please kindly go to click down below. You're going to see a link. Please register your attendance. Please register your attendance. All right, thank you very much. So if you are promoting any sex related product, you must not use any sexual related picture. For example, we all understand what banana is. Please, if you understand, say I understand. Or rather, I can write I understand banana. Just write understand banana. If you understand what banana is, if we're actually selling a sex related product, you can just write it. I understand banana. So that I'll be sure that you are flowing. Say I understand banana. I know it's very, very funny. I understand banana. I understand banana. I understand banana. I understand banana. So whenever you see banana like this, it depicts something, that you already know. Children of God, don't tell me that you don't know it. You know. So I understand banana. All right. Banana is a fruit. That's good. So you should actually make use of fruits or something else to really illustrate. Be creative. That's what marketing is all about. Be creative with marketing. It's about creativity, creative marketing. All right. So number 11, we're going to rush it because I want us to enter into um, some one or two things. We want to show you one or two things. All right. So always warm your new ad account before running ads with it. So if you created a new ad account, always warm it. Now this is how we do that. When you create a new ad account, okay. So you have two business ad accounts on Facebook. For each Facebook ad account, for each business ad account, you can actually create up to 25 ad accounts. So for each ad account, if you create a new ad account, see what you do is either you run an engagement ad or you run a page like ad with the smallest budget possible and run it over a period of 5 days, 10 days, as the case may be. After you must actually warm it, just leave it for the next 2 weeks or 1 week before running your ad. That's what um, ad warming is. So if you created a new ad account, please, you created a new ad account, warm it, warm that account. Just with a small, if you know the least budget that Facebook can actually allow you to run ads with, just run ads with it, all right, for maybe 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 10 days, as the case may be. And after doing that, you might actually run page engagement ad or page like ad. For me, I usually go for page like ad, like for people to like my page, and the rest of them I run it for the next 5 days or 6 days. I will now leave it for the next 1 week or 2 weeks before I start using it for my ad. And even if you're not using it to run your ads, okay, you can keep on warming your ad account till you are ready to run your ads. So that's just it, okay. Number 12, always test your ad and watch it perform between 5 to 7 days. I've already said that, right? So don't just, if your ad is not doing well the first day, second day is not doing well, third day, don't lose, don't be discouraged. Just keep on waiting for the next 5 to 7 days. All right. So I've already said that before. So Facebook and WhatsApp growth strategy. So before we delve into Facebook and WhatsApp ad strategy, I think we need to actually get into practical. All right. A second, please. We need to actually get into practical so they can actually see one or two things because You need to actually see one or two. Okay. Um, please, please, if wait, just give me a second, please. Give me a second. Let me be sure that we are together. Please, a second, so that we can get into practical. A second, let me log into our account that we'll be using for practicals. So I created a new Facebook ad account. Sorry, a new Facebook account, a new Facebook account for you, just for us to, you know, please a second. Um, I created a new Facebook account for you so that you can learn from the scratch on how to create all these things. All right, how to create all these things. I will show you how you can actually create your first business portfolio account on Facebook, which will now enable you to create your Facebook ad account, just like I've been saying here. Okay, and I will show you on also how you can also store your data for future purposes. Okay, please go to the link on our live. Please go and fill in your attendance. This thing, please, is there, is there. Please a second. Okay, now as we are waiting for this Facebook account to load, because I'm waiting for a link from Facebook, let's actually go back to our slide. Let's go back to our slide and continue. So once it opens, we'll now um switch back to our practical. Now, here is your Facebook and WhatsApp growth. Here is your Facebook and WhatsApp growth strategy. Number one, number one, personal branding. You see, I know you must have actually been taught about personal branding in this very session. You must have been taught about personal branding. You see, personal branding is so important that this is something you need to intentionally build in your business. It's very, very important that you need to actually build your personal brand. It is, see, at this very point in time, if you don't have an identity online, people will not trust you easily because there are a lot of scam. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you seen an ad that doesn't look like a real person running the ad? Have you seen an ad from scammers? Please, if you have seen an ad from scammers, let me say yes. If you have seen an ad from scammers, please say yes. If you have seen an ad from scammers, please type yes. You've seen an ad from scammers, type yes. If you have seen an ad from scammers, say yes. Just type yes if you've seen an ad from scammers. Now imagine if a scammer understand the importance of running ad, why are you not running ad? Why are you not running ad? If scammers actually understand the essence of running ad, why are you not running ad? So now here is the reason why you need to build a personal brand. Because that scammers have already understood on social media. This is the reason why you need to actually build a personal brand. Most especially if you are someone said I'm not. I don't want to tell you. So now scammers are already running ads on social media. Even the person that is not a scammer that might have actually run an ad and didn't deliver the product to the customer, it's a scam already. It's a scam. It's a scam already. So because of that, for you to be trusted so easily, you need to actually create an image, a strong image that people will see and trust. And that's why I tell people, even if people are not liking your post, even if people you don't used to have more likes or your post and the rest of them, create value, post value. Most people are going to buy from your page, not necessarily because they know you before now. Maybe they must have actually seen your ad. They'll be like, let me just go to this person page to see what he has been doing before. People are able to see your page and maybe see your the content you posted previously, maybe see one or two pictures that you've actually posted previously and be like, wow, this person is real. I think I can actually do business with this person. I think I can actually buy this or that. Because branding is the bridge between marketing and sales. Because people need to trust you when they see your ad, and for them buying, you need to still make a further, because it goes like this: branding, marketing, and what, and sales. So people need to trust you. For you need to be a brand, a strong brand that people can actually trust. So that's why one of your major strategy is personal branding. Go to all your social media platform. Use one picture for all your social media platform, both Facebook, both WhatsApp. For example, if you're running ad to send people from Facebook to WhatsApp, you should also know that you need to Facebook to replicate that on your WhatsApp profile image too. So when people see it, the person will not be that, is it the person that I actually, don't give people reasons to question your realness or whatever. Put it. So guys, number two, before we go to practical, value first approach. Solve problems before selling anything. Give away your best ideas for free. When you obsess over helping without asking for anything back, people see you as an expert. Let me be honest with you. A lot of people that know me before now know that I share value all the time. If you go to my TikTok account, you always see value. In short, as a matter of fact, I get clients from outside the country from TikTok because of the content that I actually post. Even on Facebook, most of the piece of land that I actually sell, I didn't run ads for it. It was just I will post, talk about one thing, one or two things. People will not be chatting me. Even till now, there's a post I made 3 months ago. People are still chatting me because of that post. So value first approach. If you want to grow, that's the growth strategy on Facebook and also on WhatsApp. You need to actually offer value. Yeah. In your industry, know so much that whenever you are giving, you will never feel that you are giving more than enough. Because the reason why people tend to hide a lot of things is because they don't have enough. But if you have a lot of value, a lot of gold in your cellar, you always open your mouth to talk. You always open your mouth to talk about what you know. I've worked for a lot of clients without them necessarily asking me for the previous work I've done. It is because of value. It's because of value. Most of you, before a client will actually work with you, please, I want to see the work we've done for the past 10 years and the rest of them. Because the person have not seen reasons. The person have not seen reasons. So value first, all right? And that one is link your platforms. So go to your Facebook page, link your WhatsApp account to your page. All right? Link your account to your page. Link your account to your page. Link it up. It will actually help you. Now, aside from that, when it comes to running ads by sending people from Facebook to WhatsApp, here is what you need. You always need a third party. Everybody say third party. You always need a third party. Now, they didn't pay me to market them here, but I'm going to say it after all because this is one of the major Nigerian CRM platform that I believe have done so well, and I need to actually give them some kudos. Now, Salesforce is one of those platforms you can actually use to link up people from your Facebook ad to your WhatsApp ad. Now, if you discover if you want to run ads sending people to your WhatsApp group or your WhatsApp whatever directly, it doesn't really work that way anymore. So for you to create more, link up and more trust, see what you need to do. Please have a landing page. All right. For your landing page, put up a let's say a form from Salesforce on that landing page, and when people submit their leads, people can now click on the CTA button, and it now send them to your WhatsApp. Or even if you don't have a website, you can make use of any Salesforce form. All right, use it as your midway for them to get to you on WhatsApp. So while they're actually chatting you on WhatsApp, you are getting their leads. That's a strategy. Anything that will make you to mislead, please reject and bind. At any given time, if you want people to chat you directly, always seek for ways to get their leads. How can I get these people's leads? I can't just run ads and I will not be getting their leads. So, for example, you're running ad and you're sending people to WhatsApp directly, And when they chat you up, these people, when they chat you up, if you're chatting them back, they might not even respond to you anymore. So the best way for you to do this thing is to that make sure make sure that you always use a third party, your website, and also make use of Salesforce. All right, just link it up. Time will not permit us to go into this. All right, so please, without wasting much of our time, let's go into practice. I want to show you one or two things before we call it a day. Maybe if we still have time, we'll still come back to the slide. But trust me, this slide will be given to you. All right, that's a promise. Okay, Celzo is SERLZO. Now let's get to practical, please. Because there's no more time for us. Okay. Whoa. Thank you, Facebook, for. Please, if you can see my screen, say yeah. This is a new account. So, if you can see my screen, say yeah. I think I'm missing out. Okay. So please, if you can see my screen, okay. So let's delve into this thing. Now, first and foremost, let me type something. I'll type yeah, where should I write this thing now? Give me a second. Guys, you can see my screen, right? What's happening? So you can see my screen. Please forget about anything you actually seen on my screen. Please, that's Facebook for you. I can't help it. So at this very point in time, I want to show you the first place you need to go. business.facebook.com. business.facebook.com. Now I want to post it. I want to show you the website. We need to go first if you want to create your um if you want to create your Facebook ad account and related. Now I'll copy it. Facebook business.facebook.com. I'll go and paste it here. Click businessfacebook.com. Okay. Please, if you see my screen, say yeah. Nigerian network can whine you, but don't panic. So now, first and foremost, I want to say this. We are waiting for Facebook to load our this thing. This is a meta Facebook suite anyway. So anyway, you can. It's not loading. Don't know why. Okay. So this is what we have. So this is a new account, new Facebook account. So this is a new Facebook account. So in this very Facebook account, I'll be showing you how you can actually create your business ad account, show you where to set up your custom whatever, before we call it a day. There's a lot we need to actually cover, but time will not permit us. I'm so sorry about that. So now, this is your normal Meta business suite. Now, before you log into your Meta business suite, make sure that you've already logged into your Facebook account. So when you log into your Facebook account, all you have to do is to simply go to business.facebook.com. It will now take you to your business suite. So this is my business account. Okay, my business account. Now I'll now go to, you can look at Meta Business Suite. I'll click there. Now I don't have any, I have only one business asset. All right. But I want to show you how to create a business portfolio on Facebook that will now enable you to create your own Facebook ad account. I'll click on create a business portfolio. All right. I'll click on business portfolio. What's the name you're going to use here? Let's use value core. Let's use value core as a business name. Let's say Emmanuel. All right. Which Gmail I'm going to use? I've used this in several times. Let's say value core. Let's say value core. Value core consulting at gmail.com. So you put in your email there. put in your email. All right. Make sure you put your name, first and second name. Okay. Put your the name of the portfolio, the name you want it to have. I now click create. Okay. So let's see what it will show us. All right. So you can see it. What do you want to add into this business portfolio? Okay, I can decide to add my page, because for any business portfolio, you can decide to add the pages that you want them to actually appear there, or you can simply skip. Okay, please go and register your attendance, because once this class ends, you will not be permitted to register anymore. Please go and register. So I'll click skip if I want. If I like, I can add my page and all of that. So let me say I'll click skip. All right. So I've given this account full authority over this account I'm actually creating. I'll click sleep. If I want, I can click next. All right. So whichever one that you want, and I'll click confirm. Boom. So we've actually created it. No Facebook page or Instagram is connected to this account. So we've created a new account. This is where Facebook have actually brought us to. So the next thing we need to do is to connect a Facebook page into that account. So the first thing first is go to settings. Go to settings. All right. You see our settings. This is the business portfolio. You can see value core, the business portfolio we've already created. I'll now go to page. All right. I'm going to link up a page that I already have to this business account, because Facebook can actually allow you to create two business portfolio accounts. Then for each of them, you can create 25 ad accounts. So I'll add my ad. So sorry, this is we're not going to go into deep into it. Just giving you a clue of what we've already discussed. All right. So I can add an existing Facebook page. I already have a page in this account. So and name of the page is Emmanuel. Okay. See Akudolu 2. See it here. I'll add it. This is it. I'll click next. Review people. Yeah, only me. Next. Request approval. I agree. Add page. Okay. They will send me an email. An email. A second, please. A second, please. Let me collect the link so that give me a second. They sent a link to my email. I'll go to my Yahoo mail because I use Yahoo mail for this. Okay. I'll click on it. I'll select. Now, you must have heard people saying if your ad account is blocked or if your ad account is no more, we can actually create one for you for 10,000 naira. I'm so sorry, I'm actually clicking these things. What you have been told is that, for example, if you don't have money in that ad account, most people we can actually work on most ad accounts because we cannot add this person. Oh, very pathetic. You can invite people again. Okay, let me try out other accounts. Okay, review needed. So what are the things that are needed to review? Review people went to the business page. Okay. Add. Give me a second. Add people. So this thing can actually be very complex. I'm being honest with you. It can. But don't worry. Once you get used to it, Akudolu at yahoo.com. This is a bit technical. Manage everything. Next. Confirm access. Next. Send invitation. So I've actually sent invitation to myself or to my email. From my email, I can now accept and join. So if I take my email now, I will see the email that Facebook now sent to me that so person is sending me an invitation to be an admin or server. So we're not going to delve deep into it. Let's just leave it at this. But you already know that page is where you actually add your Facebook page. Now, add account. So we don't have any other accounts. No other accounts added. All right. No other accounts added. Please, if you're watching this thing, let me see. Please say hi. Hi. Let me be sure I'm speaking to someone. I know it's actually gotten to a point where a lot of people will be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Huh? You just want to practice it. You just need to practice it over and over again. Hi. I want to be sure someone is having hi. So don't be discouraged, all right? Don't be discouraged. So this is something that if you do repeatedly, there was a time when I was safe and difficult to navigate all these things. Okay. So I'll click add account. Yeah, so I want to create a new ad account. Now, have you seen most of the times they will buy your ad account and you're panicking? I cannot run ads anymore. How can I actually retrieve my account so that I can be able to run ads for my business? Most people could not even run ads for years simply because the ad account was banned. Now, whenever I charge you, all right, to create a new ad account, this is exactly what I'm going to do. All right, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and create a new ad account for you. But if the old account that was banned, there is like a huge amount of money in there, we can still work on it for that account to be retrieved. But when we see that you violated a lot of things that Facebook cannot even retrieve, man, just tell that account bye bye. The best thing you need to do is just create a new ad account. Now there are some cases where Facebook will even ban your business account. That means that you cannot even create a new ad account anymore with that account. So the best thing for you to do is just go and create a new Facebook account. So on this, we are going to create a new account. I'll call it, for example, I want to be running Valico Consulting business. We are IT, I'm an IT consultant. So in Valico Consulting, we do a lot of digital related businesses. So I'll go and write it Valico Consulting so that it will be dedicated to anything value core business. All right, value core. So I'm dedicating this ad account to one business, to Valico Consulting. I'll click my time zone. I'll look out for Lagos. Look out for Lagos and select. Please, if you're enjoying this class, please type I am enjoying it, please. Because this part, I know that a lot of you are really not happy with me anymore. I'm enjoying it. Now, for currency, look out for Nigeria. Boom. Initially, for people that started running ads at early stage, all right, it's always dollar. If you don't have, you cannot pay in dollar, you cannot do anything at all. Please, if you're enjoying this class, say I'm enjoying it too. Don't cry. Don't cry. So I'll click next. Usage, my business. Yes, we are keeping it at my business. So confirm. Once added, you can't remove the ad account from the business here. Say I agree. So once you click I agree, you click create ad account. Let's see whether it will create or they will bounce us back. Ad account created successfully. Please let's clap for ourselves. You are doing well. I'll click done. So I've already created the ad account. Okay, I created the ad account. Now the sweet and interesting part of this is that from this ad account, we can go down to Instagram to add an Instagram account to this very ad account. An Instagram account I would love to add might be my Valico Consulting Instagram account, right? I'll click agree, claim Instagram account. So they will not send me outside to go and log into my Instagram account, Valico Consulting. Okay, Valico Consulting. So once I log in, they will link my Instagram account to this very account. All right. But I don't want to really go in there. Okay, I don't want to go in there. Let's just leave it. So these are the ones you can actually do on your own. For WhatsApp account, you link up your WhatsApp account to this very account. Make sure that everything that is related to that business you are actually running, they are all in this place. Okay. So for data sets and pixels, we won't be saying much about it. If you want to do that, you need to actually have your request couldn't be processed. There was a problem. Just let's leave this one. Okay. The important ones I want to show you. Important ones I want to show you. Okay. A second. A second. So if you go to your business info, please fill in all the information needed. Your legal business name, your address, your phone number, and everything. They are actually asking you, even your two-factor authentication is very important. Because if you don't do, they won't really do anything about it. So now I want to go back. Now you see that we already have one business portfolio called Value Core. Value Core is a business portfolio that we can now create further ad accounts under it, about 25 of them. Okay, about 25 of them. Okay, now I will go back. Now you can see ad manager. Ad manager is where you can actually run your ads. You can see it, account review, your campaign, your audience. But please, let's go to our audience. I want to show you something because data is the new oil. There are things I want you to do. There are things I want you to do before you start running your ad. Data is the new oil. So there are things I want you to do before you start running your ad. Okay, I accept. That's what I said. Done. Now, look at this. Custom audience. This is something I actually told you about. What is it called? Custom audience, where Facebook can actually use the information that they extracted from your previous ads in order to run an ad. Now, I'll create a custom ad. Now, if you're using a website to run an ad, you click on website, click next. All right, just watch out. You click next. So, but make sure that there is a website connected to this very account. So once you click continue, it will take you to. So I'm giving you a clue so that on your own you go and practice. Okay. Now another one is video. If you run an ad for video, seriously, please can you see my screen? Is it flowing? What is happening? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Oh, it's not from my end actually, but you can hear me, right? You can hear me say yeah. Please, if you can hear me say yeah. Okay, you can hear me. So is my face moving? Can you see my face moving? Or is it both the laptop and my face? Is my face moving? My face is not moving. Whoa, somebody's are complaining that my face is not moving. My face is not moving. Whoa. So I just want to be sure where the whole thing is coming from. Everything, including me. I'm static. Oh, okay. Let me check the admin. Okay. A second, please. Let me complain to the admin. Okay. Everything is not moving. Whoa. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you see my face now? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, it's moving now, right? Is it moving now? Oh, I'm so sorry about this, honestly. I'm so sorry about this. We are so sorry about this. Uh, Maybe the your network is actually playing its role in this. So, please a second so that. Okay. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So at least now you're actually hearing my voice, right? Let just um think everything is hanging. My network. Please, is my face moving now? Someone say it's intelligent. Let me switch to MTN to see if they can give us what we want. Let's switch to MTN. Okay. Please, I'm switching to MTN so that I'll be sure. A second, please. Second. Okay. So basically, I saying extra time. Extra time when we are still struggling with Nigerian network. Uh, okay. Moving. Internet. Oh, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, somebody say I am on the tree over here because of network. I'm so sorry about that. I've tried as much as possible to make sure that we get connected, but then network is already happening to us. So sorry about that. I've tried connecting to MTN, but then not to no avail. So sorry about that.
All right, we should be going. Okay. Sorry for that brief distraction anyway, but we'll try and sort that out as soon as we can. So, but I guess everybody's enjoying the class because I see the reaction from the comment section. And what's interesting is we have actually exceeded our time, but still there's enough value to be given. And I don't know, for those asking us to extend the time, I hope we can do that for you, but let's see how it goes. But I need an assurance that you're enjoying this class and you want us to extend it. He's teaching you a whole lot about setting up ad account, and a whole lot of value you have to learn. But are you enjoying this class? If you are enjoying this class, let me get the indication that okay, yeah, we're enjoying the class and we want it to be extended. But if I don't get the vibes or the energy that okay, the class is so exciting, let's take it up again. We may just have to call it a day to the next class. Are you enjoying the value you are getting? Is Emmanuel actually giving you what you want? Let me get that reaction and let me know, okay. Let's extend the time for you for your sake. Remember, we're coming back again by 8 o'clock. But if you guarantee me this class is good, you're enjoying it, just maybe we can extend it by a few minutes so you can enjoy the value you're getting. Can I get somebody telling me, yes, we're enjoying this class? Are we enjoying this class? Are we enjoying this class? Are we enjoying this class? Extend the time. Oh, value overload. Should we extend this time? By the way, have you filled the attendance? Please, fill the attendance. I don't go without filling the attendance. So much fire, so much dance, value overloaded, blessing. Amarachi, we're enjoying the class. Okay, let's see. I'll give it a thought. Let's see if our speaker can come back and then we can do all the whole. We'll try and make him round up as soon as he can. Remember, we also need to take questions and answers, and our time has already gone. we still need to take question and answers. I know there are lots of questions to be asked. You have a whole lot of questions to ask. You've written down your questions, you have them set up to be asked, but we need to understand you're enjoying all this whole thing. Now, but again, let's do a little recap. I agree you're enjoying it. Yes. Value, you're enjoying it. What exactly has our speaker said that has caught your attention? From all the things he said, I think initially he from his slide he was telling us or giving us some of the terms that you need to know when you want to run ads, and then before we went into the main practical session, give me a brief highlight some of the things he said that caught your attention. Can you mention one or two things he said, one or two terms he mentioned initially in his slide that caught your attention? Let's see how well you follow today's class. Just if you can remember anything he said, let me hear from you and see if truly you're getting this. Who can remember something from the class that had been said? Be creative. Yes, super general. And you just give me something he said during the class. Let me understand. Let me get that feeling also. Are you really following this class? What has he said that caught your attention? Target audience, yes. AdSense, Precious. Only you wants to say everything. AdSense, ad budget. Only you, Precious. Retargeting, Advantage Plus. That's very good. Nesto, let your ad speak directly to the people, exactly your audience. Adepoju, can we get more people? Can we get more persons? Oh, and Erico, I think I've seen your own. To be consistent and not give up, even when the ads are not targeting likes and comments. Okay, that's very good. Wow, you guys are following, oh. But I think I only see my people that are always here. Click through rate, yes. Personal branding, value first approach. Very, 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 very good. Facebook ad does not give results, but exposure, that is very good. More people get to see this. You don't have to wait for you to be monetized on social media. Mm, okay. We're enjoying the class. That's very good. So we'll try and get our speaker back. Let's see if we can continue the class. Uh, okay, Harrison is back. Hold on while we try to get our speaker, but I think I like the energy and the fact that everybody here is following the class. You're picking one or two things. Cost per click, yes. CPC, landing page. Yes, he said something about website, having a landing page to use. Branding is the greatest hack for ad. Oh my God. Wonderful student. Wonderful student. Make sure that you're offering something of value. Value first. You guys are actually amazing. Facebook isn't selling results, but exposure. A whole lot of things that has been learned today. And I appreciate that fact that SM First is offering this value to you. Very, very good. More 30 minutes. Oh, can I give you more 30 minutes? Detailed targeting. Awesome. The class has been productive, I must say, because I see a whole lot has been gotten. At least you can remember some of these points. At least from the parts he started. Precious mentioned that part when he started, all those things he said, ad targeting, all this has been mentioned. Very good. It's beautiful you followed the class from the beginning, and that is good that you're getting value and all those. So quickly, I'm just going to call. We don't have time, just know this, but I won't let you go without getting the value you came here for, or the value you're attending this class for. So just quickly, I'm going to bring the speaker or the facilitator back to summarize. Remember, he's also going to be available for you in your WhatsApp platform to mentor you. So, but for now, because of time's sake, we still have another class today. I'm just going to bring him in to summarize all he had said briefly before we call it a wrap or call it a day. So, Mr. Emmanuel, I don't know if you're available to come in so we can just wrap up. We're out of time already. Are you back on the call? If you can
Sure,
hear me, kindly confirm.
sure,
All right,
sure.
sir.
I
So
can.
quickly, let's summarize the point.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind words. It's quite encouraging, and I love the fact that each and every one of us have been following in this very masterclass. I'm so sorry to say this. We're going to summarize. So, but there's something I want to say so that because the one thing about this thing is that I've given you a clue on what works and what not really work, because I personally know, even before I was even assigned this master class, that I'm not going to exhaust every single thing. Marketing is not something you can actually exhaust. No, you can't. So at this very point in time, I want to now give you a cheat code that you can actually use after this class. Now, I will get us back to where we stopped, and I'll tell you what you need to do on your own. Just do it for me. And once you do it, all right, I want you to record a 30 seconds video of yourself, of maybe of your laptop, okay, of your laptop, while doing what I've already instructed you. When it comes to custom targeting, look-alike audience, all right, I would love you to record your screen, your laptop screen, while explaining what those things actually entails. All right. So, but if you can actually you have already explained it. So go to YouTube, type custom audience, type retargeting, type look-alike audience. All right. Watch it, learn it on your own. All right. So after learning it, come back and now record it with your laptop and be sure. I want to be sure that someone created an ad account tonight, okay, and record a video, because that part is the part I'm quite interested, because a lot of people are not doing very well with marketing simply because they are losing data. So I'm very particular about that area. For any area, let's just leave it that particular area. So every principles I've actually given you in this very thing is a professional principle. It's something that I know. It's something that I know that once you apply in your business, it will definitely work. Okay. So for I don't know if you are seeing my screen. Um, I just want to. So if you go to your custom audience, all right, I want you to learn about the video. Please, can you see my screen? Oh, okay. Please, guys. Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you see my face? Hello, hello. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, at this very point, the point I've already listed on how to grow your Facebook and your WhatsApp, this thing, the slide is going to be shared to you. Then, for the assignment that I've actually given you, please, for the assignment I've given you, just do it. Just do it. I think after now, we're going to know on how to go about the rest of the class. But believe you me, if you follow through to every single thing that I said, and I was able to create the business account, the ad account, and the rest of them, believe you me, your marketing game will change online. Trust me. So go and start practicing and try to record a video trying to explain to me that you understood what custom audience, look-alike audience, and the related are, and send to the WhatsApp group so that I will see. Okay, so I think that's it for now. Please do well and get your ticket for SM First 2025. I would love to see you there. I would love to entertain your question there. As a matter of fact, if once you come there, look for me. Any question you ask me, I'm going to answer. And I'm not going that day. I'm going to be there. In short, if you want, we can actually go to somewhere, sit down after the event, and have proper conversation. So that day is for you. So thank you very much. If there's another question, you can actually drop it, then and answer and call it a day. Thank you very much. Thank you. So if you have any question, please you can drop, and while we
I don't know if we still have time to take more questions, Mr. Emmanuel, because we're out of time. So maybe just one. Let me just take one question. Just one question. Every other question will be taken in the WhatsApp platform. But if you have any question, drop it now, because I'm just going to give him one question. Okay, from Adepoju, that's the only question I'm going to take. Mr. Emmanuel, I don't know if you're still with me. I'm just going to take one question, and it's up on the slide. Is there any difference between ad campaign and ad sets? And then any other question will come up in the WhatsApp group. Is there
okay?
any difference between
Well,
ad campaign and ad sets? Is Mr. Emmanuel still with us?
Okay,
So
yeah.
after we take this question, we just wrap up because of time.
For ad campaign, it's just the objective where you choose the objective of your ad. It might actually be lead objective, it might actually be sales objective, it might actually be traffic objective and the related or brand awareness objective. So, but ad set is inside ad campaign. So in ad set, that's where you now select the budget, the audience, and the related. So here is the line. You select your ad campaign, your campaign objective, select your ad sets, and the final one, which is the ad. So these are the three ranges when it comes to running of ad. So that's it. That's very, very simple. All right, that's very simple.
All right. All right. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. Please, can I get an appreciation for him? Give me that fire emoji. Give me an emoji in the comment section. Let's show appreciation to our speaker. He did so well that he overshot his time because of the value he has to offer. Can we show him some love? Show him some appreciation. Let's appreciate our speaker for all the value. Remember, he's also going to provide you with mentorship. He's not going away. He's just going to stay off for now, but we can still follow him later. Dima, thank you very much. Let's show some love, show some appreciation to our speaker, Mr. Emmanuel. Precious Sunny, I see you. Thank you very much. Dima Depoju, where is my light? People should put fire into the comment section. Next door, Udechuku, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Dikachi, I see you. Thank you very much. You're always around like a guardian angel. Thank you very much for coming by. Dominic Michael, namesake, I see you. Emmanuel, the blessing, Abim. Thank you very much. So these are appreciation on behalf of the participants to Mr. Emmanuel for the time taken to deliver value to us. We really appreciate. Let me also remind you that Mr. Emmanuel will be available on the 5th of July for SM Fest Event Day proper. So you can have a one-on-one interaction with him, network with him. So also the other speakers that have been available in our session and the ones that we're going to expect again, they will all be available. So we're providing you all this. You're going to see them one-on-one with us, and then you also have the opportunity to network with them on our WhatsApp platform. So thank you very much once again for coming on to this session. Let's not forget we have another session by 8 p.m. Now, this is also going to be very, very, very interesting. Noble, who was here with us, is also going to be here with us in our next session. And guess what he's also going to teach you? Have you ever done freelancing work before? You want to make money online while working for people across border? Noble is going to be available to teach you that. So keep your time locked for 8 p.m. while we're going to have our next speaker joining us. Also, do not forget to follow our social media platform, SM Fest on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on X, and on TikTok. Remember to also get your ticket for SM Fest Day proper. Our tickets range from 15,000, 30,000, 50, and 100. And also our Founders Mixer that is coming up on the 4th of July. 30K access fee to the room to access a whole lot of connection. We will be hoping to see you there on that day. Personally, I will also be available to see you there on that day. Dikachi also be available to see you. For those that want to see Dikachi on that day, you will also be opportune to see her. So thank you very much for coming up to this session. I hope to see you by 8 p.m. for the next session, and it will also be an explosive encounter, an explosive class, an explosive lecture. I remain your host for today. My name is Paul Dominic, and it has been an absolute pleasure having you into this class, into this session. Let's do this again by 8 p.m. Thank you very much, and have a lovely day. So till 8 o'clock. God bless you.
Oka, we are here again. This time to disrupt and evolve. SMFest Oka 2025 is more than an event. It's the dawn of a new era, a convergence of minds ready to challenge the status quo, to innovate, and to lead change. This year, we are bringing unrivaled arrays of top-notch speakers like Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, Excel Aja, Okulora, B-Lord, Obina Okachukwu, Kelechi Muzuzu, Engineer Chidumere Ndubisi, Ms. Chinwe Okoli, Daniel Chinagozi, Uche Okoye, and the licensee, Ifani Ochije. You will get expert knowledge, simplified strategies, business insights, and innovative secrets that dominate. Event date, July 5th, 2025. Venue, Hollywood Event Center, Oka, Anambra State. Time, 8 a.m. Get your tickets through the link around this video. For more inquiries, contact